Hello and welcome to episode 17 of Scratch Social. We are nearly on at 20 episodes. I can't believe it, Paddy. How are you? How's your week been? What's the crack?
I'm flying it. It's been busy. I have some good news and bad news. Bad news, I was poleaxed last Sunday due to overexertion through the week. This going to work thing in the office is really affecting my day-to-day well-being. Started the new Robbie Cannon program. I absolutely love it. It's hitting 12 to 14 of the whoop strain, well needed. Haven't done that type of conditioning in a couple of years. You look back on Google Photos, those like memories stuff. And it's like, 2022, 23 was kind of like the last time I was in what I would call, I look all right there. I look good there.
Nice.
So looking forward to getting stuck into this program. Whoop has me a year younger after the week. So I was like 0.2, 0.5 year younger the last 3-4 weeks. No, a year younger. So sleep is good. You clocked that in the all Whoop group.
I did.
That we have. So yeah, Whoop age is a year younger. So the birthday was yesterday of the big 3-9. So I'm just going to tell everybody my Whoop age anymore. And I'm going to endeavor to keep it in the 30s for the next decade.
Yes. Definitely. Well done. I was tracking your Whoop scores. I saw your strain. Amazing. Mine obviously wasn't as good as yours, but I am dogging it in the gym. I'm lifting a lot of weight. Haven't been doing a lot of cardio bar the last couple of days. I've started running again because my T-band syndrome was flaring up. But we're back running now. Got 15 minutes without any pain. Well, bit of run walking. So that's progress for sure. So
Very
I'll be
good. So
catching
what's
you.
the buzz?
Huh?
What's the buzz with you this week? We're both back on the old fitness game, but what's the buzz outside of the gym, outside of work?
Well, something random today. As you know, I have my office and it's not decorated yet. So I actually dropped off some flags to the framers, which I'm very excited about. That might seem a little bit sad, but anybody who's into golf merch like me and you, it's very exciting. So I have a flag signed from the Arnold Palmer Cup in Lahinch and the KPMG Women's Irish Open in Carton House signed. So they're gone to the framers, and hung out with Lauren Walsh last week for a couple of hours. That was fun. She's making her LPGA Tour debut this week in Hong Kong. So we wish her the best. We're very excited, and hopefully
Absolutely.
next week we'll be chatting about a good finish.
Absolutely. Team Lauren all the way. So how many flags are you getting framed? Is it
Well,
1? Is it 10? Is it?
No, it's 2 now, but I actually, over the years, I've accumulated a lot of golf art. I've got some really cool pieces I'll actually show you once they're up, but there's only 2 being framed now. There's one Legends flag behind me signed by Daniel O'Donnell himself and a couple of the other golfers. So I'm going to do that next. I just want to see how the framing turns out in the colours.
What I was going to say there was one of my favorite things I've got framed. People on YouTube, hopefully I won't drop this now. So if you're watching this and if you listen to this, to get the full value of this, now you need to go over on YouTube, okay, where all the cool kids hang out. So I'm going to take this off the wall just to show you this.
This is completely unplanned because we haven't even started our script document yet, right?
This is from the Irish Open in 2019.
Nice.
And it's not the Irish Open flag. You can go in. So if you're in Doonbeg, as the Americans say it, they don't say Doonbeg, they say Doonbeg. They say it as quick as they can. Get a Doonbeg flag. And what I did, I got all the Irish players who played in the Irish Open in Lahinch this week to sign this. So we have Paul McBride. I actually played golf with him 2 years after the fact. And I pulled this out of my bag after that. I said, Paul, you wouldn't sign this, would you? I didn't get you that week. I have Shane Lowry, Seamus Power birdie, like 5 of the last 7 holes to make the cut. Harrington, Connor O'Rourke, Gavin Moynihan, Robin Dawson. So yeah, I would recommend. I'll take some time later on to put this back on the wall.
Love that. I absolutely love that.
And my wife framed it for me for Christmas in like 2021 or something. So it was sitting rolled up real nice with all the guys' signatures on it for a long time. But yeah, that's a nice thing to put together if you try and stand beside the ticker tape on the Wednesday through Friday, because they might be around the weekend and get all the Irish players to sign your flag for you. So whether that's at the K Club for the KPMG Women's Irish, or the Walker Cup in Lahinch, or the Irish Open in Doonbeg, lots of opportunities to get a really nice bit of merch, a bit of memorabilia and history up in your wall this year.
Yeah, class. And like, When you just mentioned those 4 tournaments, I can't believe it was like 6 weeks ago when we did that podcast on like what's coming up in Irish golf, and obviously 4 massive championships, which is great. But before we look ahead, let's look at what happened in the last couple of days. What is the news in the world of golf? Because there is a lot.
I'll give it right between the two eyes. Andrea Pavan fell down an elevator. Shane Lowry had a tough last 3 holes and choked. Casey Jarvis won back-to-back down South Africa. Daniel Hillier won in New Zealand, so he gets into the Masters. Who else? Yeah, that's the top. Sam Murphy did well. Áine did well. They're the top line issues. Where will we start? Golfing injuries. That was a weird one, to step into an elevator and the elevator's not there.
He is so lucky that he isn't paralysed. I can only imagine how horrific it was. I don't know what to say. I was so shocked.
Yeah, like, I'm scared of heights, so it scared the bejesus out of me. In that you just imagine you're just on your phone or you're looking around, step into this elevator, and he fell down a couple of floors. So, maybe he wasn't in, 14th floor to the 7th or something, but, he'd back surgery and like fairly quickly. So hopefully Andrea, he put out a statement on a couple of days later that, thanks to all the hospital staff, etc., and he's getting better and the recovery plan is there, but it could have been a lot worse. Oh my God.
Could have been. It's mad. Like Sarah Byrne had her elbow injury before Christmas, like freak accident. Now him. It's so unfortunate. Like those are the types of accidents that are so unexpected. It's not from hitting too many golf balls, or you know what I mean, not even on the golf course. So yeah, we wish them well, and we hope no other pros get injured in the next couple of weeks and months.
Yeah, there's famous ones like Dustin Johnson slipped down the last 3 steps of the rental home, so it missed out the Masters. There's some proper golfing injuries, not so you never think you're going to fall down an elevator shaft. Yeah, I was in work on Monday. We record this on a Monday night, so it's a bit weird to say this. I was in work and I was asked 7, 8 times, "Oh, did you watch Shane?" Now, I already said I was poleaxed on Sunday. I was in bed at 8:30 on Sunday, and I woke up at like 9:30. And I checked, like the golf was on telly, and it was like, "Oh, Shane, it's 3 up with 3 holes to go, or three shot lead with 3 holes to go, be fine." So gone then. Woke up at 6:45 on the Monday morning. Shane won. Let's see the victory images. First thing was Shane going, "I wanted to win this one because my 4-year-old has never seen me win." I was like, "Oh, so he won." And then I watched the next 10 seconds, and yeah. Then I watched some clips, and all it can be described as a capitulation over the last 3 holes. It's called, what's the last 3 holes they were called?
The bear trap.
The bear trap. I was like, the snake bit. It's not the snake bit. It's something to do with Jack Nicklaus. It's something to do with Jack Nicklaus. So yeah, like the gas part is like, we've all been there in our own way of like, you're on 36 points with 3 holes to go. You're online to shoot your best score ever with 3 holes to go.
Yeah.
You're 3 up with 3 holes to go in the club match play, and you lose it down 19. We've all been there in our own way. And I saw a good thing. I might clip it when I find it, if this makes a clippable clip of like, it was like a sports psychologist on LinkedIn that I read on Monday. And it was like, these are all the possible reasons as to why this happened. Like, none of them are down to technique. It's all off course, the perception that I've won this now. So a bit of the focus goes, so it's really, really good. But like the personal stuff, the emotional side of like, my 4-year-old can finally get to see me win, but he's no better person to ask in Rory McIlroy in terms of how to, how to get over it,
Yeah. He was very gracious. I watched it, and it's gas. So, like, if I watch golf on a Sunday night and I know we're recording on a Monday, I always write notes into my phone. So I literally was like, his putting is unbelievable. Had 2 unbelievable birdies, made 1 unreal par save on the front 9. And then all of a sudden we get 16. And I'm like, lovely, it's in the bag. And then I was actually thinking then during that, and I shouldn't have been getting ahead of myself like everyone was. I was like, I definitely said to Paddy, Shane Lowry was going to win soon on a podcast a few weeks ago.
I know, right? Like, I watched it until like the 11th because he holed some outrageous putts of length because he missed, like he holed on 1 for par. He missed 3 in a row inside 20 feet. Once you go outside 5 feet, it goes down to like 70% probability. We've mentioned that before.
Yeah.
but he missed makeable putts. And then he holed a putt from like 50 feet for birdie on the par 3, 6th or 7th. So I was like, he's in it. That's momentum. And then he made eagle when he shouldn't have made eagle at all on 10, in terms of no one else was even trying to get close to the pin. And he took that shot on. And I was like, in the onion bag.
Yeah.
He's now one shot ahead.
Yeah.
I proceeded to go to bed.
But look,
maybe 3 or 4 holes later.
He was so gracious though in defeat, and that his mentality, he didn't blame anyone, he didn't blame any circumstance. He just said, as you said there, I wanted to do it so my 4-year-old could see me. So like a lot of people can take a leaf out of his book, because that type of disappointment and to be able to carry yourself like that is amazing, and it's a champion's attitude.
No, absolutely. Now, if Shane watches this, I'm sorry, but I am kind of half happy. I'm half okay with you not winning. I'm not happy. I'm half okay with Shane not winning.
Why?
Because form-wise and momentum-wise, we are, I think it's when we go, but this goes out, it's Wednesday, so we're under 40 days to the Masters. So in terms of, he's got big tournaments to bank more resilience and perhaps knock off a win close to the Masters. But I think he has said this, in that there will be nothing nicer in the Masters than winning the Masters and having Rory put the green jacket on his back.
Class. That gives me goosebumps. My God, imagine it.
I'm okay with him not winning. Absolutely, a win would be great. Like Rory won to get that winning muscle working before going to a major. But Shane, you've plenty of events between now and the Masters, so go and do it. Like Gerlach Nan in '95 at halftime, Clare versus, can't remember who we were playing. They came out at halftime and says, we're going to do it. So Shane, take that mentality, that Clare GA mentality, maybe not the Offaly one, to the Masters with you.
Fair play. Then we have, let's just talk about Áine Donegan for a minute, because talk about a good first start. Now, what's great about Áine is, look, she's a born superstar, but she's been in the limelight for 3 years. So I don't really think leading her first professional tournament was any surprise to her or to anybody else. And she's really just set the benchmark on where she's going to go in the next couple of months and years.
%. Like, I love the fact she was asked afterwards, what kept you going? It was like, well, my boyfriend told me to get me a new phone.
Yeah. I love
it. If we get to 10 under or whatever. So I love that, that Clare mentality again, Yeah. It'll be grand. But like, Áine's not there to take part either, Áine will want to win.
Mm-hmm.
So like, she won't be happy with how she finished out the week, but she would have taken a top 20 in the first start of her professional career. So yeah, stay tuned to that one.
For sure. So Sam Murphy, we mentioned last week that he was making his Alps tour debut, and he went and won. How amazing is that?
Yeah, I sent you the screenshot. And you're like, oh my God, we mentioned him this week. Maybe it's a podcast thing. So golfers of the world, if you want to win, either get mentioned or come on for a chat, and you'll probably win in the next few weeks.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. Look, there's confidence and there's that. So it changes now his whole trajectory. And I believe, I could be wrong, you win on the Alps Tour, you win 3 times, you get automatically pushed up to the Challenge Tour. He's ticked box number 1 now, so he has the momentum. And I remember Keith van der Wiel was on the on the Alps Tour for a while. And I think he won 3 times in the space of like 4 months, something like that. And he got promoted straight to the Challenge Tour. So fingers crossed for Sam. But look, a win is a win. It's amazing.
Win is a win. Yeah, so if you finish in the top 5 of the Alps Tour Order of Merit at the end of the season, you get your card. I'm not sure if it's like that Corn Ferry, you win 3 times, you get automatic promotion. But by all means, if that's the case, then great. Gemini can't find it fast enough for me here, Outside from that, any other news? Tiger still is a bit over and back on would he play the Masters. John Ram doubled down on, I ain't doing nothing. So I'm taking an even further step back from my John Ram fanboying.
Yeah.
But aside from that, community questions. So everybody, you can get in touch with us on, what's the podcast email, Emer?
Podcast at Scratch Social HQ.
That was a loaded question. Don't worry. I 100% knew it. Or slide into the DMs at Scratch Social HQ on whatever social platform you engage with us on. We're on the YouTube. There's a community there. Ask your questions. Fire away. No topics are off limits, but we may censor them before they come on the show. We won't just read them off for the first time. So yeah, we have some news from Mullingar.
We do, and it's really nice to highlight this. So, one of our listeners, Ross Pelican McKinley from Mullingar, sent
Great
us
middle
a
name.
great name. I thought that too. Ross, if you're listening, you have a great name. So Mullingar are doing a full clubhouse refurbishment, and this just made me think about all the golf clubs in Ireland who are lucky enough to be able to invest in their golf clubs. You have Lahinch doing their clubhouse refurbishment. You had Sligo refurbish the course. Limerick Golf Club refurbished their course. Headfort opened up a new driving range. And if there are any other golf clubs out
so
there,
sweet.
it's class. But like, it's just such good news. And we want to share more of these stories from big clubs, small clubs, whatever it is, because we said this last week on the podcast. The restaurants in particular at golf clubs, the food is flipping amazing. And I was in the gym the other day and I overheard these ladies chatting just casually about, we must go down to the golf club for lunch instead of going to the certain restaurant to go to. Because they were like, because the food in the golf club is so nice. I didn't butt in, but I really wanted to. I just left them off. But it's true though, isn't it?
Absolutely. I know that. So my son Christopher grades, on YouTube, there's like SBAC, EFT or whatever, right?
Yeah.
We must do some of those actually for different things.
Yeah.
But he has chips, like French fries, as his options. So he has S tier is Lahinch and Tree Golf Club. And like the next tier, where there's B tier, is like Franco's, which is the fast food in Simon. And McDonald's is like the third tier down. So he knows his chips. But from a 15-year-old, the top outlets are golf clubs.
Yes.
Let it be said. Yeah, if you're looking for a good bowl of chips, Astrid McGilfenora style, because that just means an extra big bowl. Extra big bowl, yeah.
Nice. That's good to know. And look, our community sent us recommendations. They sent us golf courses. As everybody knows, we do the golf course under €50 segment and the underrated golf courses. But this week, we're going to give that a small little rest because there was a lot to sift through and we just want to keep everybody on their toes as always.
Absolutely. But you've a game for me. We thought of, with the help of Gemini last week and my quick typing skills, because we had no games growing up, but we had a typing tutor, hence I can use Gemini quickly. You're going to, you've a game for me.
I do.
Because all this in my notes here is name that player, Emer to Paddy. So I don't know what's coming.
No,
so
you
have this
don't.
in a secret file somewhere. So hopefully I pass. Otherwise, I'll be shown up for my lack of knowledge, which I don't perceive to, or think and shout from the rooftops that I have in the first place.
Okay, I'll intro this. So we're on episode 17 and it's round 1 of Name That Player. Now, I chose a golfer not to make it too easy, but also not to make it too difficult, because I want you to go easy on me when we play this again. So
my hands are in my pockets. My hands are in the hoodie pocket. So there's no Gemini in. There's no Gemini in on this side.
Okay. So I'm going to name out 5 clues about myself and I'm this golfer. Okay? So, you have to guess who I am in 5 clues. So, I won my first major at 21 years old. Number 2, I've worn the green jacket and nearly won it again multiple times. Number 3, I once blew a 5-shot lead on the back 9 of a major.
Hold on, do I have to try and guess this before you name out the 5th clue?
You can stop me.
Jesus.
You can ring the buzzer.
Okay. No, you got to keep going. I don't know who it is. So 21, lost a 5-shot lead, almost won another major. Is that what we're saying?
Almost won the Masters again.
A second. Okay, go on. Okay, yeah, still stumped.
Number 4. This is number 4. It's a he. I'll just give you that clue.
Well, yeah, but if they play the Masters, it's a he.
Yeah.
It's not the Anwa. It's not the Anwa.
Oh, that's so funny. Number 4. My short game has saved me more times than I can count.
Okay, I think I know.
Go.
Jordan Spieth.
Yes.
Okay.
Well done.
Okay, we'll take that.
Well
we'll
done.
take that.
So
and I had a guess before he said the question. I'm question 4 or clue 4. Okay.
So you made it to clue 4. So then
made the clue 4.
Clue 5 was I completed 3 legs of the career Grand Slam before turning 24.
Yeah, 20. The first clue was strong there now. I was like 21 won the Masters. So that's either Jordan or Tiger or Then I was like, Adam Scott. No, he was in his 30s. Then I was like, is it one of the older guys?
Mm.
Do you know? So yeah,
Yeah.
you kept me thinking there. Almost won another major. Yeah, a snaky limerick second clue there now.
I had a different golfer, but it was just too easy. I'll tell you who I had. I had Brooks Koepka, and I was like, no, it's too easy. We're not in this to give Paddy easy answers. But
No, that was
anyway,
good. That was good.
well done. That's good. Hopefully our listeners got that too. And if anybody does want to make it more difficult, you can DM me or DM Paddy separately and recommend golfers for Name That Player.
There we go. Great stuff. So it was my birthday yesterday. It's really weird saying that when it's actually my birthday tomorrow because we record Mondays. And my wife is a tough gig. Not only to put up with the likes of me and my podcasts and my endless yapping about golf and our two kids and Christopher and all that jazz, but she finds it very hard to buy me presents because obviously, like, there's a third love in my life. After her and the kids are, first and second or whatever, we won't rank them. But third is golf. Like, after that is golf. But I'm in a very lucky position that, clubs are taken care of by the great people of Four Golf Custom through Paddy Talks Golf, all that jazz. And FootJoy send me some bits now and then. We're not on any ambassador pages, but they send me some bits now and then because they appreciate the photography and whatever else. It's been nice if a couple of my images have shown up on the FootJoy Global pages, but less about me. But back to my wife. Focus. She has a tough job because obviously she wants to get me something for golf. She's like, well, shoes, you already get shoes. And golf clubs, you already get golf clubs. And I'm not going to get you a voucher for somewhere or even for golf because, like, you're being taken care of. So what the hell do I get you? So, Emer, what do you get the golfer that has everything?
Can we add the caveat that you also told me before we started recording that my budget is too?
Yes. Yeah. So our birthday budget here at home is €200. So, and you can't get a voucher. What do you get the golfer that has everything for €200 or less?
Okay. Just so listeners are aware, Paddy told me this 20 seconds before we started recording.
Zero prep.
Yeah. So anyway, but I did figure it out. Okay. If I had a €200 budget and I was getting you a birthday present, I would get you a cameo from Mr. Luke Donald, the Ryder Cup captain that I can get for $159. And then with my leftover $40 or €50 or whatever it's left over, I would buy you logoed golf balls of whatever that's. Or I would get Ioma Stephen to send you a birthday cameo, and I would also have budget left over where I would get you logoed golf balls and Paddy Talks Golf logo tees.
That would be amazing. Would you text my wife, please?
Yes.
And tell her next year, because it was yesterday. Next year, do this.
Wasn't that good? Wasn't that good?
That was good on zero notice, as if you forgot my birthday. I was like, oh shit, what can I get him? Well, you can get the cameo straight away within 24 hours anyway, for most places. So yeah, fair enough.
Thank you.
A valiant effort, Emer. Valiant effort.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We have another segment this week as well. I love the segments. I really hope people enjoy them because they do get to know us a little bit better. And the segment is the this or that segment. So I answered Paddy's questions last week, and now it is time for Paddy to answer mine. So I've got 5 questions, and feel free once we go through the 5 to then go back and give your answers, like give the context of your answer, just so people understand why. So first question, 3 wood or 5 wood?
3 wood.
Caddy or golf cart?
Caddy.
Malbon or Grayson?
Grayson.
Flat brim cap or classic golf cap?
Classic golf hat.
Rangefinder or GPS watch?
Rangefinder.
I didn't put you down as a golf GPS watch guy, actually.
No.
What type of rangefinder do you use?
I have a Bushnell.
Nice.
I have a Bushnell that, and that's actually, I'd love like a proper, maybe nice personalized Bushnell holder, which might be a nice birthday present for people out there. So go on to your Etsy's, or there's a couple of companies, get your name on the Bushnell holder. That'd be nice. But yeah, I'm a Bushnell person. They do watches, but I'm like, no, I hate stuff. When I play golf, I actually prefer the hoop up on my upper arm.
Yeah,
I'm
nice.
going to bring it down here because I like to wash the strap and I've been too lazy to change the straps and put it back up
Yeah.
my arm, so it's on my wrist. But like, I hate stuff on my wrists in
Interesting.
general. I
Yeah.
hate having too much stuff in my pockets when I play golf.
Me
I'll
too.
only carry 2 ball markers, 3 tees, and a pitch mark repair. That's it. Nothing else.
That's
Nothing
the
else.
sign of a good golfer. That is the sign of a, oh my gosh.
I refill the tees as they break or whatever. But I hate my pockets. But yeah, I'm a Bushnell person, not a watch. I think a watch is a bit gimmicky. I'm sorry now. I'm sure those people love them. Like, oh, I know how far away I am from the tee. That's what a rangefinder's for. That's what a rangefinder's for. I usually count my score. That's what a scorecard is for.
I'm going to get a
That's it.
watch. I'm going to get a watch. I'll tell you why, because I bought Kev one and oh my God, it's life-changing. I use the rangefinder sometimes and I do and then I don't. Whereas the watch, I just feel like I'll commit to it. So I do plan on getting one, but I haven't got
Well, you will lose. You will remember in Scrubs, man cards.
No, I never watched.
You never watched Scrubs? You're going to have to watch Scrubs. But I'm not going to say you've man cards. I'm going to dock you some purist points
Okay.
for having a golf purist.
Yeah,
for snob, but I'm going to say purist. I'm going to dock you some purist points for having a GPS watch, but I'm sure you'll accumulate them.
I'm a woman of the people.
Whatever you say. 3 wood over 5 wood, nothing nice in it's one of the hardest things to get right in a golf bag, I think, is a 3 wood that you like and just you're confident with. I have found mine. I have found my Mecca.
What's yours?
Mine is a Callaway. You've put me on the spot now. I'm looking at it, but it's under open head cover. It's a Callaway triple diamond. It's not elite. It's the one before that. So it's a Callaway AI Smoke triple diamond. 14 degree, but it's dialed down to 13.
Nice.
So it's a 3+ wood.
Nice.
Caddy or cart. People might see me in a car sometimes. It's probably because I have a load of heavy photography gear. The photography gear has cost more than my golf bag and nearly weighs more than it. So when I'm in a cart, that's why I'm probably trying to take nice images of the people I'm playing golfing with, or I'm taking images for the golf course or whatever to pay them back. So working the barter system, sometimes like that. But caddy, I've had a caddy on a couple of times in my life, and it is the best experience. Once in Tralee, it was taken care of for me. Once in the old course, when I remember on the 18T, I was like, oh crap, I'm a caddy, and I don't have any cash for my caddy because it was given to me on the first day. I didn't expect a caddy. And where else did I have one? Can't remember. In America? No. Only a couple of times then. It's the best experience ever.
Yeah, I would spend the money anywhere on a caddy if I can. So yeah, no, it's yeah, definitely. I think any big golf course, like if I play one of the championship links, I'm getting a caddy all the time. I'd rather spend the money than not go through the stress. As you said, it's a night out. It is just not going on one night out.
Exactly. So we'll get into caddy stories. We'll pick one each of either being a caddy, which I was, or having a caddy, which I've had in a couple of times, but I've had some great experiences with a couple of caddies that I've had. So we might cover that off some week in the future.
Yes, I love that. I've one for you next week. That is so funny.
Right. Note that down, caddy stories.
Good.
I have a question now, because going back to the 3 wood, 5 wood question, Scotty Scheffler carries a 7 wood, but his deal after there's a 5 wood, or vice versa. And I've been debating around, should I get a 2 iron? Because I think I can hit one. Or am I really my age, not my hoop age, and I need a 7 wood, right? If Scotty has one, whatever, anyone can have one. So, and I know that I am, like some of my purchases are different because certain people are wearing certain things. But are you influenced by tour player usage and maybe golfing influencers on social media, whether that be clubs, more so for clubs, but maybe and apparel? And if yes, what?
I'm absolutely influenced, but I never follow through. Just like, for example,
stays in the cart and you never check out. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. So as you know, I've been saying now for 2 months, I'm getting a new driver. So when Nelly Corda and Charlie Hull released their TaylorMade stats, I was like, perfect. That's going to be my shaft. That's going to be. Do you think I can swing it half as fast as them? Or I just get these.
That's not the point. That's not the point.
Yeah. So no.
Sometimes a piece of tech comes around. Yeah. Sometimes a piece of tech comes around where it truly does, like, vault you as a golfer, male or female, as a golfer. Not great at a golf. Like, the name for a player isn't is gender neutral.
So true. Yeah.
golfer. So once now and then a piece of tech comes around for golfers that just vaults you into a different stratosphere. And I've hit it, and I think the QI40.
Brilliant. I'll go. Now that you've told me, I'll go just
I'm
go
gonna
buy
say,
that.
you don't just go buy it. You go and you get fit.
Yeah.
Why?
Yes.
Because, and this is where techie Paddy comes out now, is because the whole thing around that driver is that it's based on people's launch parameters in where the club head is at impact, and on your, not on launch parameters, on your release pattern. So the club head is in tandem with the shaft
Wow.
and the release pattern of the shaft. So generally there's 3: air release, mid release, and after the impact release. So there is some videos on the line, as my father used to say, on the line, on YouTube from the TaylorMade tour explaining these things. So I would recommend, or go watch Derek Murray's video on Fork Off Custom on like why it needs to be fit this way. And that will tell you why you should not go in and just pick one of those particular drivers off the rack.
Yeah.
Because
Love that.
Because for that particular product, it is very important you get fit for it.
I would get fitted by all my clubs. Like Donald McSweeney actually gave me my irons, gave me a beautiful
Why the
set of
Donald?
irons. Yeah. Because I was doing a bit of work with him at the time, and that was so kind of him. And actually, speaking of being influenced, so as you know, I've been getting into this like massive YouTube golf like world. So I watched Grant Horvath and Rory McIlroy test the TP5
Yes,
and the
yes, yes, yes,
TP5 X
yes.
balls. I'm going to change to TP5s now. I'm so influenced.
No,
I am.
no.
I am.
You need to test them. You know, it's just the whole point of that video, because
know.
that's a great video to watch
Yeah.
to understand how to test for
Yeah.
your golf ball
Yeah, no, exactly.
and what you should look for.
You know what? No, you're right. And I'm half joking. But Paddy, I was thinking about this because I was watching other golf YouTube and whatever. I really want us to start doing club reviews. Even if it's once every 4 months or 6 months, we go to a TrackMan and we test equipment. I just think, because even I'm probably going to do this anyway. I'm going to order the Amazon golf ball and play with it just to see. Because apparently it's amazing. Apparently it's absolutely amazing. So I'm actually going to order it after this and I'm going to play with it.
Do that. Yeah. Maybe we can get monetized by Amazon. Hi there. Hi, Amazon. No, like if people want to see how regular golfers, like a 2, actually maybe like a 5 is what I may be playing to, handicap. And Emer, what are you playing off?
Play off 6, but I'm playing,
Yeah.
could be off 9.
It's like Americans coming to play over here. What's your handicap, sir? Oh, I'm a 5. I'm a real stick. And then
Oh.
and you go, right, yeah. Any handicap an American gives you, generally 8 out of 10 times, you add a 1 in front of that. At least. If they say it's 11, you just add another 10. Do you know what I mean? You add a 1. Add a 1. So if it's 5, that's 15. If it's I'm a 15, that's a 25.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I'll never forget. I'm a 5. I'm a stick. Like, right, lad?
I know.
Okay. All right. What was the last thing you bought then? What was the last thing that you did check out on that was influenced? So either you saw Charlie wear it, or Georgia Hall play it, or Rory's Nikes, or Kepka's. What are his ones? The Kepka shoes, whatever, or
Yeah.
Premiers, or whatever. What was the last thing you bought? Or maybe you're like me and you're like, I'm going to wait 7 days, and if I still want it, then I might.
I'll tell you, I saw an Adidas jacket. This is a couple of months ago. It's the last time I was properly influenced.
Originals.
Yeah, Adidas Originals, like this sort of winter
Spicy.
golf jacket. And I bought it because I think I saw Lynn Grant wearing it and I just love her style. Oh my God, so cool. So I was directly influenced by her. But Georgia Hall, speaking of her, always wears this amazing black gilet with like wider shoulders. I looked it up to buy it off that Asian website, Descent or whatever it's called.
Descende, yeah.
I was like 700 quid. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just leave that.
Well, maybe that was like Japanese yen. Maybe that was like
No.
30 quid.
No, I wish. And I haven't seen it
Okay.
cool. So if any clothing manufacturers or retailers listening, create gilets with wider shoulders because they just look so cool. They just look, and you can't find them. Nike have released a similar one. But no, every time I go to a new club, I'll buy something, as we said last week, a hat, a head cover, whatever it is. But I'm saving myself because I'm going back to London this weekend and I'm playing golf at my home club over there, which is Sunningdale. And every time I go play, I buy one of our new like team jumpers or jackets or gilets. So I'm holding off, and I have not spent any money on golf merch this year because I'm saving for that.
I'm very bad.
Yeah, you have a new top
I'm
every
not,
week on this
I'm
call.
not every week. I just go into the archives and I pull something out. And you'd mentioned that offline last week, and I was like, I put on this jumper and I'm going, I've worn this before in the pod.
Have you?
You'll notice. Oh, I think I have.
Really? I
Yeah.
kind of recognize that one, actually. I do recognize that one.
No, I'm a devil for wanting stuff, wanting certain brands that you can't get
Nice.
on this side of the Atlantic. And Municipal is one of those. Municipal is what the Yanks call public courses.
Yes.
And this is Mark Wahlberg's brand, the Municipal Man. The Municipal Man.
So, but you're going to America in a couple of weeks. What is on your shopping list?
America. Yeah, that other bit. Yeah, that we can't say.
No.
Or else our podcast will be taken down. Fluck, yeah. Fluck is Irish for wet. I have an expensive purchase on my wish list, and it's a Cocoa hoodie. It is a Grayson Cocoa hoodie.
Nice.
And a Cocoa hoodie are the cashmere ones. Because I had one again in a barter system. I did some work for someone, photography, and I got a box of Grayson instead of cash because they were connected. That was a few years ago. And in this box, and I was like hoping. I was like polo, nice shorts, nice, quarter zip, nice. And I was hoping. And at the bottom of the box was a cashmere Grayson hoodie, and they're like €450 or something. They're ridiculous money. They are 4 nights out. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They are 4 nights out. Mm-hmm. Which for me is an annual volume quantity of night outs.
Yeah.
At this stage. So yeah, so I had it 3 years, and you're not meant to wash these things. You're meant to hand wash them.
Yes.
Now I have washed it. I've put it into the washing machine like 15 times. My wife has put it into the washing machine another 15 times on low.
Yes.
And like the lowest Celsius you can get. But it was washed pre-Christmas by someone that wasn't me. I'm not blaming my wife, but it wasn't me. And it was definitely washed at quite a high temperature.
Shrunk. Did it shrink?
Because it came out and it wouldn't fit the 5-year-old, I'd say. Right?
Oh, do you have a photo of it?
So I don't. I've donated already to one of the charities here in Naas. They got a lovely €450 fit for a toddler Grayson Cocoa hoodie. No, it would fit Christopher. Do you know what I mean? It would fit a smaller version of me, basically. But yeah, so that's on my wish list.
Nice.
That's on my wish list.
Nice.
Because in some places in America, if you know the right person, you get the members rate for stuff. And that's how I found out 4 years ago Americans come here head to toe in all the expensive SH1T, because their member discount is ferocious.
Wow.
Is ferocious.
Wow.
By the way. So you might get 10% over here off our club or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit more, I don't know.
Yeah.
But over there, they're getting this gear at like near cost.
Wow. Okay.
Ferocious.
Wow.
So yeah, let's just say I was over there 4 years ago and I bought 3 items that should have been €250-ish, because there was a lot of Grayson logos in there, and it was like $105. And I was like, this is how they do it.
Yeah.
This is how they do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's on my wish list.
Nice. Well, I hope you get that. When are you going?
So do I. End of March, so we'll be back Masters Week.
Nice. Right on time.
Wednesday's a Masters Week, yeah.
We might do
Might have to pre-record a couple episodes.
Yeah. I'm going to Spain as well. So yeah, we definitely will need to pre-record 1 or 2. And then we might do like a Masters preview, Masters special, and then like a live on Sunday night. Let's watch the final of the Masters.
If people want to tune into like 2 new streamers on Twitch or wherever the kids do these things, that you can stream.
We can even stream it on YouTube.
We can. If people want to see us live stream the Mosses, let us know. Other than that, Up and Down of the Week, Emer. Such a good segment. It should be on a mug. If people want mugs, up and down mugs, let me know. I have a guy.
Yeah.
Right? I have a guy. Yeah, Up and Down of the Week, Emer.
My up is that I just can't wait to go to London. Looking forward to playing a bit of competitive golf again. Any golf at all is good at this stage. Weather's picking up. And then my down is that My knee was just a little bit sore the last few days, but I haven't been bringing it up because, like, psychologically, I'm like, no, I have no knee issues. But we're all good. And yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how I get on playing 2 rounds over the weekend with the knee recovering. But yeah, we'll be all good. And I just can't wait. What about you? What is your up and down of the week, Paddy?
Of the past week, my up has been I'm feeling a lot better. I understand why I was panned out on Sunday, and we'll deal with that by addressing bedtime. That it can't be, midnight or whatever. So I don't know, might have to invest in some lavender or something. But yeah, I'm enjoying the program. I'm making the time for exercise, because if you don't make the time, it won't happen. And you'll be going, yeah, those 2025 pictures on the Google images that are resurrecting to me a year or two later, I could have been so much better. Determined, because this ties in with the goals I have for golf and for myself this year. Golf fitness is life fitness. So that's the up. The up is also we're nearly at grass range conditions.
Mm.
So I love practice, no problem. But I think it's the mats that gets me bored.
Kev is the same, hates maths, hates
Right.
them so much.
So the short game access I have is minimal because of course conditions, right? So I can't wait, because my whole approach to short game practice this year is just go play. Just go down to the short game area and have fun. Fun. Nearly no technique, fucking no technique.
Yeah.
Just go have fun, try and get the ball in the hole from anywhere and everywhere.
Speaking of that, having fun, you should watch Phil Mickelson play against Grant Horvath on that YouTube, because I'll tell you what, I learned more in that one YouTube video. He was talking about like the way he hits wedges shot differently, how he practices, and how if there's a shot where it's like a 6 or an 8 iron, he's like, no, do you know what? I'll just choke down on a 7 and hit a bit of a lower shot in. And you, Paddy, you would actually love it. You'd nerd out on it. So
I love all that
definitely
stuff.
give it a watch. He's so good at explaining, and I didn't really think about him like here nor there since he went to live, but like that video, oh my God. So you need to get on that. You need to watch it because it's so good.
I will do. I'll put it onto the watch later playlist. Did you know
Yeah.
that's on YouTube? The old
I have
watch
a
later.
million videos in watch later.
The down is yeah, that I was poleaxed on Sunday, but we have a reason for that. I asked Hoop, why am I so tired?
Nice.
And Hoop was like, well, your stress levels, your average stress levels are high, and you're commuting, and you're doing this and you're doing that. So it was like, do you know what? Just lean into it. I think it said,
Yeah.
lean into this. Treat it as a true recovery day.
Yeah, fact.
So yeah, nothing wrong with doing nothing sometimes.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. So I think that wraps up episode number 17 of Scratch Social, which is great. People know where to find us. What is our email, Paddy?
Podcast at scratchsocialhq.com.
And you can find us on all of the socials, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram at Scratch Social HQ. And from me, Emer.
And from me, Paddy.
Slán.